focus on one
Oh
part
God,
and then look at
I
the
can
other
imagine.
part.
I can imagine. Like commentating COD was at times very like hard because
Alright.
it could get really hectic.
Right.
But like, I can't imagine how hectic this can get. Like it's hard to follow the game itself. Okay, now we have Smiley Face, Eagle, Rage, and that.
Well, it's Jbob on the Zelda
I
and
know.
Eagle on the PC now. And then
I
we
mean, I
got-
could guess that because of the.
Yeah, well,
layout.
we see that, and well, keeping it all in a close proximity
I am
here.
already confused. I mean,
Yes. Like,
Jbob's doing a lot of work on the on Rage there.
yeah, really.
M trying to pressure Eagle there.
M having also taken a lot of percentage already.
Oh, I did not see that.
Might have been caught in
Oh.
a Buster Monado, but not sure since it is action too quick to call.
The
But-
problem, yeah, that's the problem with Shulk. He's not very good in doubles because you have to focus on the Monados. At least in my opinion, it's kind of hard to focus on the Monados and to like find the holes where you can actually get them.
A lot of shielding going on here. Nobody wanting to accidentally hit their partner as well.
I'm pretty sure M just grabbed her.
Oh, that was not enough to kill Zelda, but managing to get that being pushed out due to the shield pressure of the rapid jab,
And
M was ended, and so
M was
Jbob.
ended very fast. Oh, that was a high recovery for M there.
Yes.
Going for the grab and forward throw and
now-
knocking him into Rage, who is going for some beautiful combos. as
Rage,
well.
Rage trying to channel his inner Bayo from Smash 4. Not quite the same, but still a very good character, I would
Oh,
say.
yeah, definitely.
Still has the great combo potential. Sending out that
The only
inspire
problem
across
with
the stage.
the only problem with being Metal now is kill options aren't a lot.
All right.
It's basically the smash attacks.
Not being well versed in that character myself, but
She mostly needs Rage to actually be able to kill.
good thing that Rage is playing the Bayonetta and has a lot of rage as of now.
Oh yeah. He isn't max Rage yet though. And M killed all of them.
All of them. None shall survive. The Smash Monado claims all the lives. And oh, not even seeing where Rage and Eagle were.
This is looking really bad for Eagle and Jbob right now.
It's doable.
It's definitely doable,
It's just
but
one
looking
stock.
at the percentage difference.
Well,
And Eagle might actually be dead here. And yeah,
there we go.
that was a nair.
Yeah,
Confirmed the kill.
the Smash Monado.
Oh,
Very
yeah.
powerful.
It's so good. I wanted to play Shulk when the game in Smash 4, but I don't know. I don't like the Monado layout in the Ultimate though.
Alright. It's too much brain power for me to play that character. I can't handle all the Monados.
Neither can I. Like I'm still not quite sure what someone's gonna do. That's why I give up on the character.
The names usually give some information away. But
Yeah, I mean,
not all.
Smash is very
And
basic.
as you can
Jump
see,
and
Smash
speed
just
also.
sending Poison out of there, and that back air
And that
just
back air
ends
takes the game.
Zelda.
They
Losing-
won with 4 stocks.
4 stocks. Well, being two of the Stockholm area's best players.
Aren't they actually the 2 best?
They might actually be. I know M is seeded number 1.
Yeah,
and
M
I
is seeded
think
1.
Rage, sorry, is number 2.
Yeah, it's either Rage or Biscuit who's 2.
Right, Biscuit as well.
Yeah, it's one of those 2. I'm not sure. I think it's Rage though.
He's seeded second in this tournament. All right.
Okay, so
Our dear-
Rage is second then.
Our dear streamer has informed us of
That-
Rage being seeded higher in this tournament.
Yes. Which is great.
Oh dear.
I am actually seated higher than Neo somehow. In this
This is
tournament.
preposterous. You must know the TO. Jokes, we all know the TO pretty much since we're all from Stockholm.
The majority of them is, and I think the reasons why people put me higher in the seating here is because I have won over
there are
Mint.
recorded wins over Mint. That is no.
yeah, I beat him with Mark.
There we go. Back to the game though. Seeing it start off a bit in the same manner. M eating some damage, but it.
Same with Rage, but this time it's actually way closer.
Yeah.
M just
Gets-
ate a
Gets
whole
licked
Zelda.
there. When he just changes to the Buster, seeing as Buster deals more damage, but he also receives more percentage. That is then.
Oh, I didn't know that.
That is a common theme with at least the Smash and the Buster Monado. They also give you this not the same amount of debuff, but you fly further.
Did he just nair his... No, he didn't nair the Eagle. I thought he naired...
Rage flying around with his side B trying to just
oh, he tried to read a jump from Jbob there.
Yeah.
Didn't quite happen. Ooh. But Rage is doing a lot of work on the Eagle there, getting Eagle off stage so they can focus on...
is still getting his percentage handed to him.
Oh, that is quite true. And M just died.
He was in the Smash Monado, seeing as he flies further, being at really high percentage. Like almost ending Rage there.
Almost ending Rage. This isn't looking very good for our fellow Stockholm.
It's fairly even. It's just a minor percentage disadvantage. Of course, we are completely unbiased here, and we will cheer for just a good game in general.
Oh, hell yeah. I'm down for a game. I'm definitely down for a game. Rage trying to put pressure on Eagle's shield and then proceeding to get some combos, but of course Jbob saves his dear little teammate.
Yes, and seeing Rage getting eliminated by the Knight. Oh, yes, M, sorry, my mistake. So many names, it's hard enough to be commentary at singles and now doubles. Too many names. But yeah, this...
I mean, this is still very doable.
We saw the same thing actually with... in the previous game with Help and Dio losing on Yoshi's as well, both of them being from Stockholm. So I'm wondering, are Stockholm just bad at Yoshi's?
I think so. I mean, they all complain about the Legends being kind of tilted. They all get tilted about the tilted Legends.
Amazing.
Might just be Stockholm who does that. I think this stage might actually be very popular outside of Stockholm.
Might be, and Rage just...
Something that I haven't seen Rage do at all, even though Bayonetta can do it on this stage, is that since the what is it called? Barriers of the stage?
The blast zones?
Yeah, the blast zones are closer on this stage than on Battlefield.
Good chase from M there.
Rage could actually kill with Bayonetta combos.
Oh, just carrying them.
Upwards.
Alright.
So that is also something we should consider all the time. Rage could kill them upwards with the good old Bayonetta ladder.
And seeing M now dire straits, really. Changing to Buster to lay on some more damage. Hopefully not eating
M almost... M dealt a dumb amount of damage on Jbob right there.
Yeah.
Getting him into a true BO combo.
Almost
getting another combo on Eagle.
Being sent off the stage as well, and now Eagle's turn. And Eagle is flying right to left, and we can see there one of the common doubles tactics. Even if a person is off stage, you don't try to ledge guard them. You go back.
You go back and try.
Ooh, M ending Rage and Eagle, and now we have a one-on-one fight. Finally, I can comment singles.
We can commentate a singles game. We have singles here. Jbob versus
trying to get him with a back air, seeing as it deals a lot of damage.
Oh, beautiful air dodge. And then here we go, Bayonetta combos. Upwards.
Will it? No.
Almost. That up air does kill.
Yes. And not connecting with that though.
But he does seem to be very aware of the fact that Bayonetta does kill upwards.
Yeah, but as we can see, it might be immaculate DI or maybe just not as simple as in Smash 4, but Jbob escaping a lot.
As simple as in Smash 4 since the up B doesn't kill.
But still, like Jbob escaping a lot of these aerial strings, maybe because of immaculate DI or I don't know. But now he's just fishing for that back air, trying to end it there at the edge of the stage, seeing as aerials have little to none landing lag here. And does he get... And he got him with a down throw.
Up smash.
Up air.
What's an up air?
Up air. No, she jumped. It's the finger bang boom.
I wanted to try and play Zelda at the when the game was released, but then I was like, nah.
Maybe it's And now we're at 1-1 here.
Yeah, game 3. We're taking it all the way to game 3.
And I did not see which stage was selected on I missed it every single time.
I think it was Pokemon Stadium.
I do not know if we have the DSR here, since they won on Pokemon Stadium, but if it is Pokemon Stadium, apparently there would be no DSR here. They've stupid rules saying they can't return to the...
no, I don't believe there's stupid rules, because we're running this...
But we are not on Pokemon Stadium anyway, we're in Town City. A big stage.
I mean, I saw it was down to the right.
Alright. It was somewhere there.
Yeah, it was somewhere. It was somewhere.
And now M is going directly into the Buster mode to lay on as much damage as possible, managing not to take almost anything.
Yeah, and also having Jbob jump into his nair there.
Yes.
Did pretty decent damage even though Eagle was shielding.
Ooh, that was a raw go F smash from Rage there.
Is Lucina good in doubles?
The seeding.
It's Lucina.
Lucina. Like, I don't know, I would assume she could be fairly decent. Like, it all depends on the players, I'd say, because a lot of the characters with big hitboxes could be seen as a bit weaker in doubles, as they might be able to hit your ally as well. But you can throw the counter-argument that it's easy to hit 2 players then at once as well.
Because I was considering putting Lucina instead of Cloud.
Right. Trade to a smaller sword.
Yeah, but the thing about Lucina is that
she recovers well.
Yeah, she recovers well, and on top of that, she has a lot of great options on dash, like for example, dash back F smash.
And now we can see Eagle here trying to pressure M off the stage, M being at a fairly high percent, but
oh, going for the dash grab and dashing through him.
Meanwhile, off the screen, we have Rage doing Bayonetta combos. Oh, trying for that.
Oh, gets a beautiful F smash and gets Jbob off the stage though.
Not chasing, however, and that nair ends it.
Yeah, that's Rage stop.
Still seeing them in the lead, but not by a lot. M being able to be KO'd at almost anything, and being a smash now, the lightest breeze will end him, but seeing as he and Rage ends Jbob before he's ended.
Also, Jbob grabbing M and doing an up throw to kill him. And Rage gets a beautiful F smash.
And this is looking much more like the first game we saw where...
Oh yeah, definitely. This is M and Rage are having a pretty good move.
Adapting to the adaptation of Eagle and Jbob. But it's not over until it's over, seeing as they are only at the 35 and 23.
Doing a good job here against M. Gets a pretty decent amount of percentage against them as well.
And Rage being at 100 can easily be KO'd now by a lot of things, since both Lucina and Zelda somewhat in the powerhouse department.
They do have very good kill
landing the right.
And there Rage actually goes.
There Rage goes, and still we see Zelda at only 33%, while Eagle is at 83. So Eagle being a bit in the danger zone now, since M is in the Smash Monado RG right now. But alright, no back throw here, and Rage breaking it up and making sure Zelda will not be able to follow up with anything from that down throw. Ooh, good.
M trying to get a back air there, but they must dodge through it, and she's punished.
And that down smash kills M actually. He actually Smash Monado back air and the forward smash. Yeah. That's all she wrote.
That's the game.
That's all she wrote.
That was all that the gods wrote. The Smash gods wrote. I don't know.
Props to Eagle and
that was a great game.
Props to Eagle and Jbob managing to adapt very